Ho ho! Hello everyone, welcome to a live stream with me, Tiny Peter, where today I will be doing what some would describe as the impossible. I will be one of the only people on the internet to prove that they have completed Haven Call of the King to 100%. So there's a few videos out there. There's a speedrun category for people who play 100%. I think only 2 people have ever run it. It takes 5.5 hours or something. But today we will be going to every single rune tower, and we will be gathering every single one of the black diamonds. That does literally involve, as I have alluded to on previous streams when playing this game, it does literally involve flying from planet to planet in space and being able to cross the entire planet's surface, enter the atmosphere, fly in any direction over a whole bunch of continents and oceans in a slow-ass spaceship and explore.
You're quite expert in the collection of canuts.
That's true.
Hello to the legend that is Tiny Peter. How are you? How was your day? Lovely to see you. Hope all is well.
Thank you, Stephen, for the bits there. I'm very well, thank you. My day was nice. I went out and did some filming this morning for my channel, and I got a little bit, like, almost sunburned in that, like, you can't see it on my face. I've looked in the mirror and you can't see, but I'm a little tingly. I don't even know if it's sunburn necessarily or just sand abrasion, because at one point I was walking along the beach and my God, I got thrashed in the face with a very, very strong wind and abrasive sand, and it might just be that, so I don't know. But apart from that, I've had a nice day. It's been sunny. The reason I was a couple of minutes late going live is because I've just been chatting to Ben and Mikey about plans for the Vidiots live show, which is very exciting indeed. So that's coming ever closer. That's super exciting. But yeah, it's been a lovely day. Hello to everyone in the chat, by the way. We've got CHR1597, Veraxis the Witch is here. Hi Peter, hi Flock, how's everyone doing today? I've had a great 45th birthday, and I get to celebrate with you all here too.
Here for 106% in 106 degrees.
What? Thank you very much to Rosita63 for the 106% in 106 degrees. Yeah, that's what we're doing here. It's not too bad here actually. It's a bit cooler. The problem is it's really windy. So now it's like, oh yeah, it's cool enough that if I opened the window, this room would be a good temperature, except it's going to be super gusty, and I don't like necessarily having a windy window open when I'm in here. Blows the blind around, blows papers all over the room and stuff. So anyway, that's my weather report. That's my weather update for today. So yes, happy birthday for Veraxis the Witch. 45th birthday, 45 years young. Hope you've had a lovely day and that you're going to have a nice time celebrating with a bit of Haven this evening. Tide Author Dan is here. Hey friends, are we well? I'm very well. Gemesis is here. Death89. Hey Peter, hey Flock. Hello Gemesis. Hello Old Punk Duck. Nice to see you. Nice. This is a segmented run then. I guess technically it is. Also, I will be essentially cheating today, to an extent. I'll kind of explain how I'm cheating when we get in there, because it'll be easier to see, but you'll get an idea. But it's not terrible cheating. It's still essentially legit, but just I'm going to make it less painful for everyone involved, you know? So, there we go.
Cheater.
There we go. I thought someone might say that, and quite right too. Cheater Austin's in the chat, please. We've got the emotes as well. So yeah, Rizcracker got sunburn on their shoulders. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. All the best to you. Quick recovery to you and your shoulders. You gotta look out. I'm going abroad next week. There's not going to be a stream, and it's going to be so hot, so hot. It's going to be 37 or something degrees C. So I'm basically just going to be probably staying inside. There's no point going on holiday. I might as well be here. So there won't be any streams. And the only streams there will be the ones that I'm trying to swim in to cool down. Am I right? No, it'll be the streams of tears coming down my face as I burn every part of my body in the sun. Iron is here, hoping everyone is well today. Well, I hope you're well as well, Iron. And Eddie Barron with a first-time chat. Always lovely to catch a live stream. Hello, Eddie Barron. Thank you for chatting. Nice to see you. Lovely to have you here. Shane Muck, thank you, my darling. Shane Muck 1986 for the 6 months. Subscribed now. Thank you so much indeed. I never said actually that Rosita is on 6 months on a 6-month streak. Thank you, Shane, for the sub. And Sunburn on My Shoulders makes me happy. If that song isn't too old/obscure, lol. Well, I'm afraid it's gone right over my head, but that's probably a me problem rather than anything else. The hype train is climbing to level 1. We've got 2 minutes left on it, but I am going to pull up Haven Call of the King immediately because today's stream might take the full 3 hours. It might take longer. It might not take as long, given with the amount of prep I've done. I've written myself instructions, directions in space directions. Whoops. We don't want that. We want this. Here we are. So, we're in. This is Haven Call of the King. Now, as you might recall, if you've been watching the streams, we have completed every level, and all the levels that have runestones, we have got the runestones. These are all filled in, these orange things. They were blacked out, but we've got them all. The one thing that you didn't see me do was get a perfect run on the hatching ground in Exarcho. You saw me do a 7 out of 8. I did an 8 out of 8 off camera because no one wants to watch me try and do the hatching ground. It did take me 2 attempts when I was doing it off stream. So I'm glad I did it off stream because imagine watching that twice. I've got that off camera. There's no way to cheat this game. You can't hack it. I did it. There's the evidence. And here we are now in the penultimate level, finding Vetch. Which is where, in the story... Oops, I've run over my cable. There we go. In the actual story of the game, at this point, we are trying to find Vetch, who has flown away with King Athelion, and we're going to hope to save the day, but as it turns out, no, we won't see the ending on the previous stream. However, we also have the option to go to any other planet in the solar system. So I'm going to immediately start doing what I need to do here, which is blow up 3 waves of ships. In fact, the first thing I should do is pull up my guide that I've made for myself, because I assume the first thing I need to do is warp. Hang on, where am I? Haven Tower directions. Yeah, that's what we want. Bear with me. Sorry. Here we go. Pull up my notes. Good. Right. So, yes, what we need to do is gather warp energy, as it tells us on screen, so that we can travel. Right. There we go. Cool. So if we blow up 3 waves of these ships, we gain the ability to warp to another planet. Now, fortunately, you can reach any planet from any other planet, I think. Well, certainly in today's run, all the planets we need to get to, we can do in a single jump. You don't have to, like, jump to one planet and then jump to another one like they sometimes do in, you know, Star Wars or something. So, that's one wave. Here comes wave number 2. And then you'll see just what is expected of us in this, the bonus segment of the game, where we can travel to each planet and try and find the rune towers, which contain a very difficult challenge in each one, and they're not all the same type as well. There are a fair few rolling in hamster ball challenges, but equally there are, I think there are 2 glider challenges, and also a like an arena challenge. It's okay if I die. All it does is reset the last wave, and I just have to do them all again. So it could be worse. I don't have to, like, do the whole thing again, fortunately. So 3 waves. I will be doing this a few times today, but not so many times. I think maybe 4 times. So here we go. Last couple of ships. I found they've been a bit glitchy occasionally. Okay, here we go. Right. Right, nice. Okay, so I need to warp to planet Ferven. That's Ferra. Ferven, okay. And when I get there, okay, the first one is an easy one, so that's good. I'll be able to show you exactly what we're doing. Right, so let's do it. I missed several streams and lost track of the plot, but I also don't understand the plot in the first place. Is there a plot? Asks Sky Evanidus. I mean, there is a plot, but we don't need to know the plot today. We've already done the story. So, what is expected of me in this segment is to warp to each planet, and on each planet, enter the atmosphere seamlessly, no loading screen, and find a rune tower. Now, as is incidental, purely incidentally, the first rune tower appears on this very first continent that is like really visible to us. You can even see it there. There's a big symbol on the floor, like a geoglyph. So this is an easy one to find. It's right there on arrival. That is what we're looking for. I need to enter the atmosphere soon-ish because the planet actually spins, which is a problem. But here we go. This is the full freedom of Haven Call of the King. We go through the clouds in a minute. There we go. I posit that just then counts as a loading. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's a loading screen. But and I think also these guys love to kamikaze you, and they also just fly through the floor. But anyway, let's enter the atmosphere. I think the slow speed of the ship is also essentially a loading screen. This is top speed. This is me boosting. If I let go of boost, this is the speed that I travel. If I hold boost, this is the speed that I travel. Now, one of the cheats I've got today is that my emulator, if I press tab, can travel at double speed. We hear the music twice, but this music is good actually because it means you're somewhere in the vicinity of a rune tower. In fact, why has the music stopped? Have I gone past? Have I overshot? Yeah, it's around here somewhere. If this music kicks in, so let me just fly up to space a little bit so I can see it. Hello, Zombili. Right, where's this geoglyph? No, we don't want to be in space. Oh, how did I lose it? I came down from the sky. Ooh. Oh, there it is. It's there. Right, quick, get out. Get out of space. Despawn the guys who are chasing me. Let me hit tab again and go faster. Right. So, here we are. Oh, and that is what happens. I think firstly you have to have enough rune stones to even make the thing appear. Potentially. I don't even know if it appears if you don't have the right rune stone. But then we can come and hit circle. And we can land here. To be clear, still an insane achievement for the hardware. I'm just being pedantic. No, for sure, I agree. Like, it is absolutely bonkers what they've achieved here. But they have hidden loading screens all the way through the game. There's every cutscene in this game is unskippable, and that is because the cutscenes actually hide the loading. Which is, you know, it's annoying to have unskippable cutscenes, but probably better watching a cutscene than a loading screen, right? So then we come down to this door, and again, we need to have the right number of runestones to even unlock it. Now, we have the right number of runestones. So here we are, the very first challenge of today's run. This is a glider challenge, and I'm going to do a few save states today. I'm going to do safe ones as well, where I sort of do it like this. Yeah, hatching ground. Let's save over number 4. So we're going to use number 4 today to save. Right, now I don't quite know what to expect here, other than a very difficult glider challenge. Now, these glider challenges, you don't actually have to hit every ring. Oh, as long as you don't crash into a wall. And this is just a hidden part of the game that most people didn't even know exists because it doesn't tell you. There is no real hint other than... Oop, oh, God. Other than, like, kind of a bit of mysterious... Oh, God! A bit of mysterious text when you're choosing which planet to warp to. Oh, Jesus. Oh, crash. Okay. Spyro flashbacks. It is a bit, isn't it? Flying through rings to infinity and
I
beyond.
understand you're quite expert in the collection of Canuts.
ITP and chat. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day.
Well, I've been having a wonderful day, but depending on how difficult some of these challenges are, Jesus life, it could turn into a miserable day for me. But no, at the moment, I'm having fun. Feels good to be... I know I keep saying it, but I'm kind of doing something that has been very rarely documented on the internet. I feel like I'm doing a public service here, because the VOD is going to be uploaded when I'm done. It's going to be on the internet forever, or for as long as it can be. Oh, God! 32 out of 50. You can't even see around the corners that you're going around, you know? That's the trickiest. Oh! So, this is what we can expect today. Thank you for the bits, by the way. Jesus life. No pressure, thanks. Yeah. Really asks a lot of you here. I'm so glad you don't have to hit every ring, though. You just have to hit enough rings that, like... Every time you go through a ring, it adds a spawned ring to the end of the line of rings. And, you know, as you can see, there's kind of a grace of at least, like, 5 or 6 rings ahead of me. Oh, that's so tight, that gap. So there are two, as I say, there are 2 glider challenges to do today. The rolling in a hamster ball challenges I'm not too worried about, actually. I think that as long as you're just careful, they're fairly straightforward. It's these glider ones where it asks you to go through incredibly small gaps around sharp bends that you can't see, you know? Like, I don't know where I'm going as I go around these corners. Okay. Oh, God, it let me through. No! Oh, I did that last time. Okay, I need to remember that now. It's because I've only had 1 chance in that area. I completely forgot there's a low bridge to go under. Hit the ring. I may have to change my username. He struggles every time. What? Oh, I see. Yeah, I do. I don't know what throws me off so much about it. Eve and I... Dus. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's you sounding out. I wasn't even sure what those words were there, Death89. I was like, what are you doing I went to school with? I went to school with Eve and Idus. Right. Now, the craziest thing, well, it's not that crazy, but just to add kind of insult to injury... Oh, taking it wide. Oh... Those pillars are a little bit scary. I thought, I'll see what happens if I take it out to the right side here. Take it wide, but... No, I think I do need to just learn how to thread the needle. Okay. But yeah, just to kind of add insult to injury, the game also asks you to... Well, this segment is actually...
It's a sheep.
Oh, God, it's a sheep. Oh, God, no. Oh, it's still letting me live. Okay, then we go under. Is this nearly the end? I'm panicking. Ooh. Okay, there's the exit. Right, now let's not screw this up. It's very easy to screw this up. Yes! Did it! So here's what I was talking about. These challenges are actually just a way to access a map room. So now we come through here. It's like the silent cartographer in Halo Call of the King. We press square, and then I have to follow these arrows. Remember we did this once when we had to find the amount of size in a previous stream? May have been last time, maybe in the time before. Well, let's hit tab. Let's use our cheat to go faster, because this is just really slow. Oh, and then do I zoom in? Oh, up. I'm so glad I've got my speed up mechanic. That makes it so much easier. Do. Is it what? Is it in the middle of this crater, perhaps? You have to zoom right in, and then it'll tell you, yes, go there. So, let's see. Nearly there. Imagine doing this without the ability to double the speed. Right,
I am not an animal. I am Crash Bandicoot.
Raiders, welcome in. Nice to see you. Also, Natalie Wren quite rightly says, this is how my grandparents describe their journeys to school as kids. That's an excellent first-time chat, Natalie. Thank you very much. Nice to see you. Nice to have you. Cool. Welcome in, Laura Brotovich and Raiders. We are playing Haven Call of the King. You have missed the first glider challenge. We're doing some really tough stuff today. I'll kind of explain it again once we get going. But nice to see you, Raiders. Thank you, Lord B, for the raid. D Lodge is here from the raid, and Iron. Welcome in. I hope you've had a nice stream. I am not an animal. I am Crash Bandicoot. So, we have to access each of these rune towers, do a difficult challenge in each one, and then it's going to show us the way to... Hello? Follow this white arrow. Where am I going? Show us the way to the Black Diamond. Now, our ship moves slow as fuck, so if I hit tab, I can double the speed of the emulator and go faster. Just explaining to our raiders here. Nicholas wouldn't let me listen to 2000s Canadian hardcore and instead made us listen to Avril Lavigne. I think Avril Lavigne is Canadian hardcore, to be honest. What I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to do a safety save because these guys are absolutely notorious for crashing into you and killing you. It's not so bad in this segment where you've got an arrow and you know where you're going to, but yeah, especially playing at double speed, it's going to be harder to dodge them. So I'm hoping we're just flying to this continent over here. If you have just joined us with the raid, oh, D-Lodge, ATP, I have to run over to the shop, but before I leave, this is becoming almost tradition, don't forget to ask Lord Brotovich about Regina. Tell me about Regina, Lord Brotovich. Okay, here it is. Here's our first Black Diamond. It's spawned because we completed the rune tower. We grab it. Ooh. Okay, that's one. It's saved. Right, now, hang on, let me check my notes. The other huge continent, which is apparently to the right of the other tower. Okay, hang on. So, let me now... So that was... Which rune tower was that? Does it say whether I've got the... No, it doesn't. Okay. Oh, I could kind of do with knowing... Hang on, let me pull up the guide. Good luck explaining this one, bro. Okay, you got to tell me. Regina from Dino Crisis? I don't know. Nicholas wouldn't... Yeah, let me listen to hardcore. Can you do it again? I'm sure it's going to be easy. Hey, it was... You know, it only took me like maybe 7 attempts or something, so I feel not too bad about it. Disney2456 is here with the first time chat. Nice to have you. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Let me quickly just pull up Haven. I just want to know which tower we've just done. Call of the King speedrun. Because that wasn't tower number 1. We're doing them in a specific order. A Pacific order. Or whichever ocean you prefer. Right, we have just done Rune Tower 6. So if I now zip back to Rune Tower 6... You might wonder why all these rune towers are visible on the fast travel. And that is for the benefit of today's stream. I've done some homework. Right, so I want to come out of here. And based on the direction... Look at me sprinting with this double speed. This is great. I know it's cheating. Well, it's not even cheating as such. I'm still... If anything, it's harder, actually. Right, I need to look at this symbol. And apparently, I need to go sort of this direction. And we may be flying for a little while, so I can read some chat now. Now, the other benefit we might have here is that I think sometimes if you exit a rune tower and it's playing this music... Oh, I was just about to say, for as long as the game is playing that music, it doesn't spawn enemies. Right, let's do the save state. So, in case we get crashed into. Good. So, it may be across this ocean that we're heading to. Look at them, flying around. They love to crash into you. Right, Regina is a city in Canada. There's a song from the Saskatchewan Tourism Board from 17 years ago that wants you to experience Regina, and it's just a guy singing that phrase over and over again over a funky bass line. Hey, I need to see this. I need to hear it. We're getting so many caveats about cheating. We had it's cheating but legit earlier, and now it was I know it's cheating. Well, actually, it's not cheating. It's harder. Very sus. Yeah, well, it's legit in the sense that I'm still having to play everything. I'm not skipping anything. I'm not like, you know, I'm not warping or glitching. I'm just making the game run faster. And therefore, it is actually technically more difficult because these guys could crash into me a lot more easily. Apparently, the trick to preventing them from hitting you is to fly up and down. So if you get seasick, fuck you. I think I am literally just crossing this entire ocean. I did tell you all the way through this playthrough for weeks and weeks that this game simulates entire planets with full continents and oceans that we can visit. I might be better off flying into space, to be honest. Because the guys who fly around on the ground are a bit more kamikaze than the guys who are up in space, he says. It just depends which way the planet is rotating, partly. These guys do still fly into you, but... Oh, I can hear them making a pass. Oh, God! There they go. Okay, well, now all bets are off. Basically, I'm looking for the other big continent on this planet. See, am I still flying in the direction I was flying before? I don't really know. I'm going to assume yes, that it's this way, but I'm not sure. And this is the tough bit. Now, this game does allow you to fast travel to anywhere you have visited. And so what I did, for the sake of all our sanity in today's stream, is off camera, I found every rune tower. So at the moment, we're heading to number 4. And if I really have to, if we can't find it, I'll just fast travel to it. But obviously it would be good to show you on camera me manually traveling to each one, which is what you're supposed to do. Speedrunners hate this one weird trick, or playing the game at double speed. Yeah, emulator allowed in this category, but not emulator double speed, perhaps. I don't know. Maybe we should allow this. Because as I say, it makes it harder. Ugh. It is so much harder playing at this speed. These guys are bastards. If I fly in and out of the atmosphere, then the guys who patrol in space will despawn, and then eventually the guys who patrol on the land will spawn, and maybe I can kind of sandwich between spawns. As if I'm traveling double speed and I'm still just crossing an ocean. Like, this is mad. Oh, God. Okay. It's mostly water, this planet. And again, I might not be heading in the right direction. What I'm going to do, actually... Oh, this is clever. I've thought of a clever thing. Right, let's turn off double speed for now. I'm going to destroy all but one of the ships in this wave. They've gone, actually. I don't know where they are. Here they are. Because I'm then way less likely to be hit by them. You know? If there's just a single one flying around, but I don't destroy the last one, because that will just generate an entire new wave, then that might be a good thing to do. Look at this planet, it's just ocean. Right, where are they? Let's blow up one more ship. Okay. I'm going to save it now. so that we're in this state with one ship, and we're going to try and find this other continent. What I'm going to do as well is try and work out which way the planet is rotating, because if I stay in space, if I don't enter... Oh, you can't really tell, though, when it's just ocean.
Thank you, my child.
You know what that Loch Ness monster asked me for? He asked me for 3 Twitch months.
What? Can I establish which way the planet is rotating? Because if I can fly in the opposite direction to the planet, that will, you know, again, double the speed at which I can cross the surface of the planet. Hang on, let's... It's the kamikaze, you know, that's what makes it particularly tough. Right, let me... Oh, even the one guy got me. I just need this planet to rotate and show me just any land at all. Oh, I might be better off just loading back into Rune Tower 6. I think I am, you know. I'm going to do that. Because at least then we've got a direction to travel. Because the shape of the thing on the floor... I've got some insider information that says orient it in a certain way and then turn right, and that's the direction you need to fly. Problem is, you might just get hit by a plane. You might get hit by a ship on your way to the next continent. Which is not ideal. Anyway, let me... Well, hey, let's get in the ship first. I can be reading the chat while I'm flying, can't I? Let's face it. Right, let's fly up. Tetsuweo, thank you so much for the sub. Right, so we go this way. Fly like along the line. This is the direction we need to travel. Problem is, as soon as we get away from this tower, the game's going to spawn some asshole planes. I could just sort of keep saving. Hang on, let me make sure I've got the hotkey right. I don't want to like press the wrong button, because that would be good. I can just like keep saving, and then if I get hit by a ship, I can just load the save, can't I? Right, save. Select next save slot. So we want to use F3 and F2 to select slot 4, and then press F1. Okay. Okay, that's what we're doing. I can see land already, actually, in the distance. Perhaps this is the way we go. So I've got my cursor on screen, just like a geography teacher who's showing you a video about the River Severn. Okay. You know what that Loch Ness Monster asked me for? He asked me for 3 Twitch months. I don't know what that means, but I'm happy for you that the Loch Ness Monster asked for that. And Coolie Woolie's on a watch streak. 40 streams. Oh, that's just a little island. Okay, I'm just going to periodically hit F1. This is a multi-hand setup that I'm doing here. It requires... You have to use your chin on the shoulder buttons. Okay, yeah, every time they sort of make a pass and then get away, I'm going to do a save state. Okay, this is the way to do it. Just max cheat. Fully cheating. Your Regina is beautiful. I posted the link to the video in the Discord with any of you, if any of you want to experience Regina after the stream. Yeah, sadly I probably can't, well maybe I can play it on stream. I imagine it's probably not on YouTube's content ID system, but you never know. Okay, we're saving as we go. This is excellent. This is the way to do it. So this is sort of a 100% guide, but only insofar as I'm showing you where the towers are. I'm not showing you how to do it completely legit on a on a vanilla, unmodded, genuine hardware PS2. Circumnavigate this planet. Step 2, circumnavigate this planet. We've done step 1. Oh! Step 3, avoid literally everything on Earth. They really want to hit you. Isn't this insane? Both in terms of like technical achievement, but also not. And you might think, oh well, of course they can generate planets because this one is just the ocean. So you know it's not that impressive that they've got a humongous planet that you can cross. Well, no. A lot of them have actual continents. You can even fly over little like towns and cities that you've beat. This is why we have our save state. Oh yeah. Oh, he got me straight away. Yeah, you can see like little villages and things that we've been to previously in the game. I went to school with Hugh Mongoose. Me too. A 2-player game after all. Yeah, I mean, I could do with someone sitting here using the shoulder buttons for me. Just occasional swoops up and down. Still not seeing land. Land ho. Oh god, I just hate them so much. I can obviously shoot them, but if I think they'll just spawn again. I cannot believe how. Let me tell you, this is the hardest go between one tower to another. And when I say hardest, I mean the most bloody tedious. All the others, I think, I don't even travel from one tower to the next. I reload up in space, and I fly down from the atmosphere, and I re-enter the atmosphere. We are just fully circumnavigating a planet here. This isn't actually how I did it in testing. I found the first one, and then in trying to do this, I got blown up by an arsehole who crashed into me. And then I spawned up in space, and it's kind of like semi-random the way that it spawns you. Like the planet could be in any rotation, you could be facing any direction, and I just looked down on the planet's surface and saw a continent that looked like not the one I'd been on, and I think maybe there are only 2 large continents on this particular planet, so I was like, oh, maybe that's the one I'm heading to. As it turns out, it was. So I just flew down, and there it was. But I feel like if I die now by crashing into the sea, or one of these guys hitting me, it's anyone's guess what we're going to see when we look up into the sky. When we look down from the sky onto the planet's surface. This ship is just so slow, but we'll get there. I went to school with an arsehole. Yes, an arsehole. He's trying his absolute hardest. Okay. Do we see any land at all? No, we don't. Oh, don't do it, guys. Let me do another save. Absolutely insane that it asks you to do this. And as I say, if I could see which direction the planet was rotating, I could just fly against the rotation, which is not how it works, of course, in real life. If you're in the atmosphere, that's not how it works. You have to, you just get sort of pulled along with the rotation of the Earth. But in this game, if you fly up into space and the planet is rotating, you can fly around the opposite direction and you sort of cover more ground that way. But alas, that is not going to happen here. Saving as we go. This is ridiculous. I could, if I wanted to, set the the double speed even higher, but there's a very good chance I'll just immediately get hit by, oh my god, 400, 500, 1000%. I'll probably just get hit by a ship straight away, but we can see how we get on. Oh, don't hit the earth. We're going so fast now. Relatively. Ah. Okay, let me just see where I spawn in space. It's loading. Ooh, God. I think it's just loaded me back at the tower I was at. I'll just make sure that it's not randomly popped me somewhere on the planet, which happens to... Look at the speeds! Imagine if it's popped us somewhere random. No, it's fine. We're back to where we were. I'm just mashing left and right. Oh, here we go. We've got some land. Okay. This might not even be the land that we need, but we'll see. Right, let me turn the speed back down to just a meager 200%. I'll do a save state. Is this 200? Okay. I mean, this isn't like... It needs to be a big continent, the one that we're looking for. So this might not be it, but we can keep traveling. Let me just go up a bit and just look down on this continent and see what it looks like. That was clip-worthy. Hi, TP, just so you know, I lost 50k BenXT bucks when you lost a match yesterday. If I seem a tad grumpy with you, that's why. Entirely your fault. Yeah, fair enough. Right, is this a big continent? No, it's not. That almost looks like where I picked up the thing from. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit lost. I'm gonna head over to this bit of land. And just hope that this could be it. It might not be. But, you know, we may as well have a try. Given that it seems like most of this planet is water, then surely any land is as good as anything, right? Maybe? We'll have to do an edit where the stream is slowed down until the game is normal speed and TP is speaking slowly. Yeah, then everyone will think I've done it legit, right? Don't do it. Don't hit me. Okay, no, this is not a big enough continent. I'm going to load just to where we were, so that we're kind of facing roughly the correct direction. And yeah, we're still on like 400% speed here. So, oh, if I can just stay alive, which seems to be pot luck as much as anything else. Let's do another save. Oh, this is the way to do it. Just sort of, as long as you're saving a lot, then it doesn't really matter. Oh, I can work up the rotation of the planet here as well. Oh, it just rotates so slowly, I think, this one. Most of them... Oh, there's a continent. That's got to be it. We may have literally circumnavigated the world, but... I'm going to give this a try. TP let us down, eh? I got most of it back when Pippa won. Oh, sorry about that, everyone. Just as the game developers intended. Oh yeah, I feel fairly good about this. I mean, this could just be the one we've been to already, but I'll save so that we're here now. Move the cursor. Sorry, I keep having to like click on stuff, so then I'm getting the cursor out. But is this... I swear to God as well, thanks for bearing with me, because once we've done this one... Once we've done this one, it's not going to be that hard, I don't think... Famous last words. I don't think it's going to be that hard to find the rest. I've got very clear instructions to find all the others, but this one less so. This is the one where it's like, yeah, turn right from the one that you've been to already, and it's sort of like across an ocean or something, maybe, question mark. I'm not seeing it though, but I'm going to just keep heading towards land. Over there. I'm going to save it, and then I'm going to turn us back up onto, like, a lot of speed. 500%. Here we go. Oh, there's, like, towers over there and stuff. See, this is what I mean. Like, there are things and places that we've been to. I don't even know what that is. I don't remember that. I'm a bit nervous. I'm going to save it. Okay, this is... Okay, that's fine. I did a save. Is this a continent? Oops. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, this is huge. Is that it? This might be the one we've already found. Sprint down, find out. Oh, Christ, it is! No! This is ridiculous! Well, I do have my contingency, which is that I can just fast travel to it if I need to. Just hitting the... Right, okay. We've got the rotation of the planet. The music's great. Okay, let's slow it down a bit. I really don't want to have to use the fast travel. I want to show finding them all on stream. Any land masses? No. Should I do it? I really don't want to fast travel just yet. I'm almost like tempted to let these guys keep killing me until a new continent appears below me. It's not this one. Should we predict whether TP finds it before the end of the stream? Okay, kind of like this part of the speed up music, ironically. Ooh! Do a barrel roll. Okay, this is kind of what I want is, I want to be low enough that the planet is rotating. Like, if you're out of the atmosphere, the planet rotates beneath you. Come out of the atmosphere. Yeah, there we go. See, now I'm making, like, super fast headway. I don't know where the ships are. Right, is this the continent I've already seen? No, this is way bigger, right? I think we found the continent that we need. Oh, goodness me. Right. Yeah. Yeah, this is somewhere new. So, I think we're in the right place now, and I've done a save state. First try soloed it. I'm sure I've just saved it. Yeah, right. So now, even if we get hit, although I don't know where the ships have gone, they've just left me behind, which is great news. Oh no, here they come. I hear them. Oh, is that the symbol over there? Possibly. Thought I just maybe saw it. Okay, we just entered the atmosphere, which means the other annoying guys will soon be arriving. Now let's go up into proper space, because we'll get a better view of the continent beneath us. There it is. I see the symbol. Or is this the one we've been to? Right, let's turn the speed off. Let's save it. I know it looks the same. The symbols are always the same, so that's not... I think this continent is bigger than the one we've been to. And that landmass looks bumpy in a different way. Maybe? Question mark? Let's see. Please. Please be Rune Tower 6. And then the rest of the stream will be #easy. Can't believe that. And this might still not be it. It all looks the same. God, he moves so slowly when you're on just ordinary 100% speed. Come on, Haven. Oh, it feels so slow. Right, if there's a glider waiting down here, I'm turning the game off. We're not streaming anymore. That's not true. Yes, we found it! Rune Tower 6, everyone. I promise. Look at my instructions. I'm pretty sure all of the others, I know how to find them. Kind of. This was the hardest one. Anyway, now we get rewarded by actually a really fun bit of gameplay. I hope it's as fun to watch as it is to play, because I really like these. So we get these roller balls. We've seen them before.
The results have been incredible.
You have to grab enough of these energy balls as you go in order to keep the ball alive. But as you can see, this is incredibly demanding. This is where hamster ball wheels go to die. The results have been incredible. We did it. Thank you, Mr. Black. Thank you, Gemesis, for the woo. Thank you, Mr. Black, for the... thank you, CHR, for the incredible. Thanks for bearing with me, everyone. Only real ones stuck around for Peter actually circumnavigating an actual planet live on the internet at 400% speed. Down we go into the lava. The reward isn't even the black diamonds. The reward is the fact that you actually get to do some interesting gameplay in between flying your dumbass ship round and round and round. Like, this is the fun bit, would you believe? The bit that's actually kind of meant to be the infamous bit of gameplay challenge. Like, oh, isn't it hard when you have to roll that ball along the bit that has absolutely no barriers and is really thin? No, it's not hard. You know what's hard? Not getting hit by a bunch of ships. If those ships weren't flying around, that bit would be way easier, especially with the super speed. We could have just, like, set it to 800 times speed and flown around the entire planet. Oh, God. Wow, that's really steep. I was fully holding left there to try and roll around the edge, but we'll see how we go. Do this at 400 speed. Right, let's give it a go. Oh, I can't even get... Oh, I died. I missed the shield. The problem is, it feels like you should have more momentum than you do. You're like rolling down there thinking like, oh yeah, if I hit this at 800 miles an hour, I'll just launch to the exit. But no, you still have the same momentum that Haven actually has at normal speed. It just all happens faster. Okay, here we go. Now, yeah, with these, technically, they're the easiest thing in the world if you're just super careful, because you do actually have a fair amount of control on this thing. However, they're not the easiest thing in the world if you're not super careful, and I'm not always super careful. Right, this bit is tough though, because do I actually just slow and roll around? Or yeah, okay, but again, I need to be grabbing enough energy as I go. Oh no, I've ended up on the thin bit. Oh, okay. Oh, there's a downhill there. Oh my god, there's a ramp here. What is this about? Okay. Oh my lord. Wow, let's not take that route next time. You have to drop off the ramp, but you have to be going slow enough that you're going to stop on the next thin bit. No thank you. Thank you, Citadel Zombies, for the stream streak. You are on 20... Sorry, read the chat, fall off. 20 streams. Well done. Full Super Monkey Ball stream next week. Yeah. Someone made this comparison before, but this at 400% is effectively Super Monkey Ball. It is, yeah. It's just like that. Okay, here we go. I mean, at least we get one of the best music tracks in the game. However, it is this music for every single one of the Rune Tower challenges, and so we will be hearing it a lot today. How are we doing for time? It is 8 o'clock. We've spent an hour on the first, not even the first 2 Rune Towers. Fewer than that, because I've not finished the second one yet, but don't worry. This is the one. This is the try. So, as I say, I do feel like you actually have a fair amount of control and precision with this. So it's really just about maintaining the right momentum and just being super careful. So let's cross over here so that we don't have to go down the down bit. And this is a straight line. This is much nicer, but let's not shoot over the edge of the half pipe. Okay. Oh, look, this is the exit. Oh, round the hole, around the next hole, up the ramp, and we found the map room. Ugh. Hamster Ball 1 done. Right, now we go super speed because screw using this slow as hell map. And then in a moment, we're going to be able to leave planet Ferven and never, ever, 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 ever come back. Okay, that is where the black diamond is. I'm leaving it on 400% speed because fuck this game. Haven, just step in. Oh my god, can it not register me being in there? Because it's... Oh, do I have to jump? What? Why can't I get out? There we go. Right. Up we go. The results have been incredible, yeah. First try as well. It was. Yeah, EZPZ like a pro. I went to school with Sue Perman Keeble. Wow, Trowling Badger. That almost actually works. Perman and Keeble both sound like real surnames. If it took an hour and most of it was 2 times speed, was it technically 2 hours of our lives? Yeah, it certainly felt like it, didn't it? It felt like 2 hours of my life. Right, now the good thing is, as I say, while this music is playing, it doesn't generate evil spaceships. And I think, am I right or wrong to think that... Oh no, I'm wrong. I was going to say, I think while you're on the hunt for a black diamond that you've just been shown, saved it, the game does not spawn these bad guys. Basically, the game won't spawn bad guys while it's playing the Rune Tower music. And there is a when I was finding Rune Towers off stream so that we can fast travel to them if we need to. Save. Because we're going super fast and we're going to get hit by one. It's the kamikaze guys. That's what makes this really bad. Really. We'll see where we spawn. We might be... Oh, it's spawned us near the Rune Tower. Oh, God. Right, I think this thing is on one of these islands. Let me save it. Oh, good save. Might be down there. No, it's not this one. It's somewhere around here. If I'm constantly rolling, can they not get me? Okay, the arrow's getting a bit tight now, so I think maybe we're nearly there. There it is! Don't you dare crash into me now. Let's leave this god-forsaken planet. Right, that is runestone number 2. Now we speed our way down the down the list, and we return to finding Vetch. There are 2 rune towers on the next planet, and I know how to get them, how to find them. The first one is easy. The second one is... I pretty much know where I'm going. And the planet is way smaller. It's not just all giant ocean. But it will have arseholes who like to crash into us on it. I can guarantee that. So, we destroy 3 waves to earn enough fuel. I will not be doing this at super speed. I find, fortunately, that the defeating waves in Finding Vetch, this bit, is a lot easier than when the game asks you to shoot down waves of ships later on in the, or earlier in the game. Because we've done it a couple of times on stream, haven't we? Like in previous parts of the game where it's more of a story moment rather than here you are in the end game traveling the entire solar system. And you know, I've almost done it again now, so that is another one of those. I think we only have to do that another 2 more times, maybe 3. Right, we want planet Farah. This one.
It's a sheep.
It's a sheep. That is a follow from... I can't really read it because... There we go. Oh, it's gone now. Hang on. That was Dana's something? I was reading it on the stream instead of... Why is it not showing up in the chat? Weird. Hang on. I'm going to have to pull up my past events for that. That's not visible in the chat for some reason. Oh, here we go. Dan Crab, 26 Honda. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, follow. It was a follow. And follows don't show up on the chat, of course. That's why it's not showing up. Thank you very much for the follow, Dan. You're a sheep. Welcome to the flock. Thanks for being a sheep. So, we head to Planet Farah. You see this stuff with, like, green text and, like, 2 out of 8 and 94% and all that kind of thing? I think that's the only kind of hint that you have. That if you travel to each planet, there's something to do. There's, like, there's possible stuff. So I think the one that says 2 out of 8, that's how many black diamonds I've got so far, because we've done two rune towers. Farah means 2 out of 2 means I think there are 2 towers here. And we've got the runes. That means the towers are going to be visible if we go there. Maybe that's what the green thing means, or maybe that's how easy it is, or I don't know. I don't really know what it all means. So it's like a hint, but it doesn't. It's not in legible writing, so I don't know. Anyway, let me see. When we arrive, I need to immediately flip upside down so that the islands are going to be on my left side. There's going to be some islands currently on the right. Need to not get hit by ships on arrival. So there they are. Right, I need to immediately try and get within the atmosphere so that the planet is not rotating under me. And if I flip around, yeah, I want these planets, these islands, sorry, on my left, and I want to go to the continent on the horizon, which is that one over there. So I'm basically heading that way, but because the planet is rotating, I need to sort of get down there first. Let's do a save state while we're here. Here we go. Cesspit Prince, hello, welcome in. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. The planet of Farah Rocher. Yes. Okay, stop rotating. Stop rotating. Please stop rotating. Okay, it stopped rotating. Right, I'll save it. We'll use our speed. So we're just crossing the horizon here. But whilst dodging the... I wish these guys weren't here, you know? They make it so much harder, so much worse, because you can't see them coming from behind. You know, it's quite a narrow field of view, this game, and they just sideswipe you. They just sideswipe you. And instantly kill you, because that's what happens when 2 ships crash into each other in the sky. Right, so I'm going to the Horizon Island, and then from here, I want to find the Isle of Heroes, and which I think it's kind of out in the sea. So this island that we're going to is Dark Water, where we got the ferry from. Remember Ahab a Banana? Remember our old friend Ahab a Banana? Ooh, that was a close one. Somewhere on the horizon, I think, if I sort of get high enough, we'll be able to see the Isle of Heroes quite visibly. It sort of sticks up. There it is. That's the Isle of Heroes. So, you know, this is kind of what I'm talking about as well. It's nice that you get to... Oh, God. Look, there's the arena where we fought. the things. There's, you know, like where the glider challenge goes from or something. That's where the glider challenge lands. Isn't this cool? This is where the technological achievement really comes in. Because also, the level of detail here is pretty... I think it might possibly be real, if you like, if you see what I mean. I think this is like sort of genuine... Obviously, I think it's like an LOD, a level of detail trick to save on resources, but like in terms of actual size and scale and events taking place down there when I was adventuring around, I think this is the actual place, if you see what I mean. I know that might seem silly, a silly thing to say, but I think it's actually true. This isn't an illusion. This isn't a separate map. Right, so we head up into space, and then from the Isle of Heroes, we want to go to the snow-capped area, which is over there. And this is where... Saved.
Thank you, my child.
This is where our next tower is. Mascot5 has subscribed via Prime. Thank you so much for the 5 months. Really appreciate that. You've only got 1 Prime, and you've spent it on me, and that means an awful lot. Right, here we go. Oh, it even says Room Tower 1. It knows we're here. It's playing the music. That's good. It's made all the baddies disappear. So as long as we stay in this sort of area... there it is. This is the symbol on the ground. Over there is Fire Ash Chasm. Remember Fire Ash Chasm? And here is another Rune Tower. Can you believe the game expects you to do this? Without the ability to speed up, with enemies constantly coming at you. It's both amazing that they've actually done it, and also... so cruel. This has surely got to be one of the most irritatingly difficult 100% in gaming. There are some other kinds of difficult 100%, the sort of Dark Souls world, which of course is irritating when you die to a boss or whatever it is. I know this looks like the one we've been to, but it's not. We're on a different planet. But you know, usually feel like, well, that's because it's my fault. I didn't dodge. I didn't use my Estus or something. I didn't sit at a bonfire and talk about how stinky it is or whatever it is. Whoops. Oh, good start. But in this, it's like I'm just being crashed into while I'm trying to circumnavigate your gigantic planets. Whoa. Gigantic planets in the chat, anyone? If you wanna get them out, boy or girl, interpret it how you like. I just want to see your gigantic planets. There is actually a speedrun hack, cheat, technique for this one. If I die, which I almost hope I do, so that I can show it to you, there's a shortcut in this. Ooh, we've got to drop in there. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I took a bit of damage there because a rock landed on me. I think I can actually die of damage here. Oh, am I about to second try it? Oh, it's so thin. I think this is the last little bit. It is. You know what? I'm going to roll off on purpose because I want to show you the secret. So there we go. That's a second try. But here's the shortcut. Oh, should I press the wink? Gigantic planets and so on and so forth. Right, here we go. Here's how you do it even faster. I've never done this before, but I'm aware that you can sort of do that. You can launch off here. I think when I was a kid, I used to do this. I say a kid, I think it was in my teens when I finally did the rune towers, but I think that's how I went about trying to complete this, because I found it a lot more difficult than I find it now. As I've been saying, these hamster ones are not too demanding if you're just really careful. But as a child, where I didn't have as much finesse, I suppose, and was more impatient, I liked to skip and cut the corner. I was a cheater Austin from a very young age, seemingly. So I remember doing that jump many, many times, and then probably, you know, falling off there quite a lot, so having to do the jump again and again. What I should have done there, really, when I made it to the end, is actually just nip in, get the location for the for the black diamond, and then I could have always just gone, like, done a replay of this challenge to show you the jump. But now I'm going to have to do it again, legit. I mean, I don't even have to go for the... Maybe it's easier if I don't do that. I managed to do the whole course before, so... but there you go. Nice! Oh! Okay, good. All around the bend. Good. A lot of key changes in this piece of music. Just be careful. I did say, as long as you're careful, it's easy. Like that. Hey, we're making quick work of this now. It's only 20 past 8. Right, now we go speed mode, because I hate how slow this is. The fact that you have to zoom all the way in. Oh, is it near? That's where we are now, see? So we only have to come out... go up to the mountaintop. Oh, this is going to be a quick one to retrieve. Nice. Speedrun strats. It's going well. Rizcracker, that's obscene. Lord Brotovich, you got the right idea. Ban Rizcracker. Okay, here we go, Haven. Right, and then where am I going from here? I'm passing Darkwater Island on my right. Keep the next island on your left and go to Snowy Island. Yeah, okay, I think I sort of know what that means. So first, let's go retrieve this thing. I think it's literally just on top of the mountain, pretty much. There it is, I see it. So, I think... Which direction do I go from here is the question. Just need to identify which one is Darkwater Island. I need to fly up a bit. No, not that high. What was that on the horizon? Was that Darkwater? Or was that the Isle of Heroes? That's the Isle of Heroes. Okay, I think it's this way. Yes, okay, there's Darkwater Bay. Or Darkwater Castle or something over there. That's what we want. Save it here. So, all I do is fly basically on this bearing. I need that island to be on my right. And then another island is if I'm going the right way, we'll see another island shortly on our left. Keep saving as I go. Every time I don't get hit. Is there another island? Load that up. Oh, no. Load it up. Is another island going to appear on our left? Let me just see where... Yeah, sort of this sort of direction. Yes, okay, there we go. So we keep this island on our left. Going the right way, folks. And then eventually on this bearing, a snowy island is going to appear. There it is! I told you I knew where the others were. Sort of. And I think of the ones that were remaining, this was the slightly more complex set of directions where you do have to kind of use the continents to guide you. But yes, this here, you have to make it there in one piece now, and I have been saving as I've been going. Oh, and it's worth doing. Where's it going to spawn me? Not where I want to be. Okay, there we go. Piss off. There we go. There's the symbol. Get close enough to despawn the guys. Okay, good. It's going very fast. Rune Tower number 8. Let's not crash into it. You can crash into these rune towers and die, and then it respawns you maybe not near the rune tower. That would be good, wouldn't it? Only 12 deaths so far, says Death89. I'm actually quite impressed. The hardest bit has actually been just flying around, finding stuff, hasn't it? These challenges aren't too tough, he says. Maybe this one's going to be... Oh, if this is a glider one, I've definitely just jinxed myself. Because the other glider one, I think... Of the 2 glider ones we've done one, there are 2. And I think the other one is harder. Oh, this is the Gladiatorial Arena one. Well, this is good, because at least we're getting a nice mixture. If it was just 5 hamster balls back to back, that would be a bit annoying. But now you get to actually see a bit of proper on-foot gameplay here. So, the way it works is... it's basically like the stuff we've seen before. Remember these gladiatorial segments? You have to use the roller ball to take down the shields of these tall guys. Meanwhile, all their little crab-shaped cronies are driving around. So yeah, we just have to do an arena segment. Take him down. And yeah, just keep grabbing the shield ball. So yeah, again, there's more. There is actually more shield ball in this area, but not too much of it. Need to find another shield ball generator now. Gotta be careful. Oh, I think they're on the outside, aren't they? Some of them. Whoops. Here's one. Okay, there we go. We have to carefully walk it. Oh, or roll it, in fact. Jeez. All the way back to the center. Oh my god. Not using this one again. Oh, the camera's moving by itself. Elf! Okay, here we go. Let's find another big boy. In fact, first, before I get a big boy, I'm gonna, yeah, grab a little purple gun. The purple gun is the best. We love the purple gun. There's a nice wide arc. Oh, they drop cogs. I've missed a cog over here, but it's over there. Mr. Cog? It was Mrs. Coggins, or Goggins? Mrs. Goggins in Postman Pat. Postman Pat, with that inflection. Was he like a DT teacher, maybe? Design technology. Mr. Cog. Mrs. Goggins, says Charlie Thatcher, thank you. You're up on your Pat law. The PCU. The Pat Cinematic Universe. Can I just roll? Oh no. You know, I probably, yeah, have to do it all in one. I'm sorry, everyone. I took a silly. Well, I can find out now. Actually, what I wanted to know is, can I just roll back the other way once I've got a shield? No, can't do that. It's copyrighted. Post some tat. Yes. No, you can't. Okay. Well, that's fine. I just wanted to know that for my own knowledge. And now I know. The answer is you can't do that. Looks like there's 5 big, tall Gladdy boys. Really, the only major danger here is falling down here. Falling off this bit. Because... oh yeah, and look, you can just sort of cheat. It does expect you to sort of roll all the way around, but you can just kind of hack your way through like that. Yeah. Generally, I shouldn't have too many issues with these guys, even if they do hit me a little bit, because they should, in theory, here we go, be dropping a lot of health like that guy just did. So, as long as I'm a bit careful, I can kind of just farm health as I go. And the guns keep spawning. There's loads of purple ones, which are the best ones. So, just keep shooting them. Oh my god, these guys are faster than Haven. So yeah, the only worrying bit is going to be doing this ball bit over and over again. Oh, especially if I pick this generator and not the other one. I want to try and pick the one that spawns higher up. Now, what I won't be doing at any point is save stating during the challenges, because that's not in the spirit of doing it legit. I save state during travel and transport, because fuck this game. Because fuck the guys who, particularly the guys who fly around in atmosphere. I don't mind the ones up in space as much. They only get me when I'm going at 500 speed, because when you spawn, they spawn directly ahead of you, coming right at you. So you always have to take evasive action. after you spawn in space, but because I'm going so fast, I don't have time. Right, okay, there we go. There's another one. Now, where's the entrance? There it is, because the entrance was near to this one, and this is the one, I think, that comes out high up so that I can quickly drop down. This, I think, is genuinely safer than going around the way and trying to do the whole loop. It's actually safer to do that. Right, let's grab a gun. Find another gladiator. Gladys Ator. Gladys Ator? Gladys barely knew her. Okay, there we go. Oh no! Oh, the knockback nearly pushed me off. Oh god, I've got no health. Please drop some health. Someone, drop some health. I've got to be careful actually, because they do have a projectile attack as well, these guys. Oh! Oh no. Please, someone, health. There! Ground pound. Okay, run out of gun. Okay, killed him. That's good. Health, anyone? They're dropping a lot of katana. There's some. Farm a bit more health, I think, before I do anything else. There we go. Loads of health. Oh, God. And I lost it all. Oh, there's just so many of them. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. Let's grab the cog. Mrs. Coggins. And get out of here. Grab the gun. Clear a path. Find the entrance. It's not there. Keep running around, I think. Is that the entrance? Yes, okay. So then I know that this is the one where... Oh, God, that's a long jump. That was scary. Okay. You just don't see that these days. Games that let people... that get people saying, fuck this game, it's brilliant. Yeah. Oh, no, I've gone on the low road somehow. Oh, stay slow, Haven. The camera is all automatic here, which is a problem because movement is tied to camera direction. And it does like to sort of swing the camera around there, just on that little bend, which is not what we want it to do. How many cogs do I need? Will it tell me? No, of course not. Of course. Well, one from every gladiator, I assume. Which looked like 5 or 6. Okay, keep rolling. Rolling. Oh, I need more shield energy. Let's keep the ball going. Quick. Okay, here's a guy. Grab gun. Hit man. Oh, it really does actually do quite a bit of knockback when you hit that guy and he destroys your shield. You have to be careful. Okay, I do love this purple gun though. It's so good. It's like as rapid as you can fire it, pretty much, and it's got that big arc, and you know kills anything it hits in one go, apart from the giant guys, of course. Oh no, this is the exit of the route. I think the ones in the pots on the outside are the big gold guns, but I don't like it. It doesn't fire quickly enough, and it doesn't seem to do an awful lot more damage on the big gladiators. If it was like one shot in gladiators, then I'd maybe be tempted, but I'm not, because it doesn't. This music slaps. It does, RV Kramer. They picked the right track. They knew that, like, okay, people are going to be stuck on these bits for a long time. Let's pick the best track in the game. And they did. I mean, they could have mixed it up a bit and had a different one on every challenge, because there are various other very good bits of music in this game. Composed by anyone who wants to say it. I've said it enough times over the past 5 weeks. Who's going to tell me? I don't want their names. Well, you can tell me their names as well if you want. I know them. But, what are they famous for? I've got to be careful. Trouble here. Okay. Okay. Health? Can someone... Oh. Someone dropped some health. I didn't even see it, but I heard the noise. Stoke-on-Trent. Thank you very much. Stoke-on-Trent. Yes, Stoke-on-Trent. Same duo who wrote the Stoke-on-Trent song. Would you believe it? And pretty much all the other music in Dick and Dom as well. And lots of other children's TV. Saturday Mashup, which I was on. Have I bragged about that enough? Have I said that 1,000 times yet? Or only 998? Because I'll keep saying it. I was on Kids TV. Highlight of my career. Yeah, that's right. Potentially, the new highlight of my career is coming up in this live Podius show. It's... I've always wanted to do a proper meet and greet with the community. We have been able to meet and greet members of the community ad hoc, you know, when they've been at events that we've been at, or on the off chance that we meet them on public transport. Or I was in the centre of Manchester once and someone stopped me and I was with my sister and she was very impressed / weirded out. You know, all that kind of stuff. Have we killed all the gladiators? In fact, I was about to say let me jump on that ball and I'll do one more circuit, but actually I don't even want to risk getting on the ball if I don't need to. It doesn't look like there was anyone left, and I've got 5 cogs, which is the usual number. It's just that I thought I saw 6, maybe 6 gladiators at the start, but no, I think maybe there were just 5. Okay, let's find the exit then. I assume it's maybe over that jump. That's either where I came in or where I'm coming out. That is the high route, so that's where I came in. I can tell you that for nothing. When they stalked you at Insomnia. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that was lovely. It's been nice to meet various... nearly ran off the edge there. Meet various people over the years, but to do a proper meet and greet where, you know, there's going to be a whole bunch of people there, hopefully, hopefully, who want to come and chat and talk about their favourite memories and all that kind of thing. I don't know, maybe this is the entrance, but whatever. I feel fairly safe in coming this way and coming back again, so let's just see. In fact, just for safety, if this is the door I came in through, if I walk through there and it says, "Oh, are you leaving? Oh, okay, we'll take your cogs off you then. We don't need those." I think this is the exit anyway, but even if it's not, it probably won't nick my cogs. No. Nick my cogs? Nick Mike Oggs. Nicholas Michael Oggs. Everyone's best friend. Right, where am I going? Up. Right. That island, presumably. Yeah, and also just doing a live show has always been something I've wanted to do. I've done live performance before when I was in Newcastle Comedy Society. Did a sketch show. Did improv. Oh my god! Looking back now, I can't believe I did that, but I did. And I did stand up once as well. Actually, forgot about that. Scrubbed it from my brain. But yeah, to do a proper live show of the kind of thing I've been doing for the past 10 years. It could knock Saturday Mashup off its perch. Maybe. Right, how are we doing for time? It's only halfway through the stream. And we're about halfway through the Black Diamonds, I think. Right, so we're heading this way. I'm going to save the game. And then we're going to go Mach 4. Got to cross an ocean by the looks of it. See, this time it's kept the music playing. Remember when I said sometimes it keeps the music playing? This is great. It means that no enemies are spawning. I wonder why it does that with some and not others. So because of this, no a-holes have appeared, even though I've left the tower far behind. That's great. So there we go. That is... Oh, it's still doing it. Wow. Okay, so now we do Finding Vetch again. You can travel to one tower to the next, from one planet. I could fly into the atmosphere now, defeat 3 waves, and fly to a planet, but depending on which planet you fly from and to, you arrive with different from a different angle, or the rotation's different, or whatever. And my notes tell me how to get there from finding Vetch. So that is why we're jumping back here again. So we're going to do... There's just one rune tower on planet Exarcho, the planet we all hate. Remember that bug planet? But actually, on Exarcho, instead of ships flying around, there are bugs where if they hit you, they just explode, but they don't kill you instantly. I think they take off a little bit of health each time. So we've got like 4 health, 3 health. Oh, it does this if there's too many particle effects. It gets a bit confused, and sometimes it lingers on the entire swarm, the entire formation for their entire existence until I destroy them all. So they might act a bit weird, these ones. But yeah, on Exarcho, the bugs that will be flying at us instead of the ships are a little easier to deal with. And on that planet, there's only one rune tower to do. Then we come back into finding Vetch here again, and we do planet Nequam, which also has just one rune tower. And then finally, we don't even have to do shooting 3 waves on the last 2 towers because it's on this planet here. So we can go straight down there and get the last 2. I could do it now if I wanted to, but I'm just going to do them in order. There's an interesting reason why I should do this planet last. In fact, it's not this. Oh yeah, actually no. That's Nequam is this one. Sorry, yeah. We're not above the planet where there are 2. We're above the planet where after we do Exarcho, which is what we're doing now, we will load this level again and we'll fly immediately down into the atmosphere. And the last 2 are over there on planet Aurea. Exarcho. Fervent. We hate that place. Exarcho. Immediately dive. No. Fly against planet rotation on arrival. Find big continent with hatching ground. Okay. Yeah. I need to basically let the planet rotate a lot because it's sort of on the other side. But I think it's kind of just one big continent. Exarcho is mainly water, I think. He says. We're arriving and there's actually quite a lot of land, but right, so which way is the planet rotating? I can't even tell. To the right a little bit. So sort of stay in the air, I think. Let me just save it. Evening, Peter. Hope you're having fun zooming around planets, says Loser Quest Show. Yeah, pretty much. Now that we've done the worst bit, yes. Which way is it rotating? Ooh. Okay, that's probably fine. I think. I don't think it changes the rotate. I don't think it changes planet rotation when you respawn. It pretty much leaves it how it was. So I think pretty much, let me just make absolutely sure we're going against rotation. Pretty much this way, perhaps? Yeah. And if we just go this way, and then a very large continent will appear. Might even be that one, actually. Yeah, potentially. Let's do a bit of zooming. If you've just joined us, such as maybe Loser Quest Show has, we have the ability to make the emulator run at 400% speed, which makes these tedious bits less tedious. Ooh! Yeah, that wasn't a big enough continent as far as I'm concerned. I want to keep flying a little bit longer. That's probably the one. Can't say for sure that it is, but I'm somewhat confident that this one is not too hard to find, I seem to recall. It's kind of in a bit of a bowl. Oh yeah, I'll show you the music. It's different here because there are bugs coming at us instead. It's the Exarcho music. Okay, there's the hatching ground. So we're in the right continent. And there is the symbol. As I said, it's in a kind of a bowl. I did just join, but I think I remember you speeding up previously. I wish I had that ability when playing some other games. I don't know if I've I removed the frame limiter briefly on the previous stream. I did do that, but I've found a whole different button that doesn't just turn off frame limiting. It literally runs the emulator at 400%, which is slightly different. But yeah, anyway. We've made it. Tower number whatever. 6 or something. 5. This could be a glider challenge. It would be just like Exarcho to have the kind of challenge that we hate, because this is the worst planet in all of fiction. It's got stupid characters who live on it. It's got big bugs that we don't like. We have to save emus from spiders. What's to like? The answer, nothing. It was the highlight for Insomnia 2, so much so that they knew nothing would top Tiny Peter showing up, so they cancelled the whole thing. We did kill Insomnia, yes. Between us all. That's right. If you nick your cogs, consult a physician. Most games I'd like to run at 25% speed to make up for my old man reflexes. Well, you know, that's no bad thing. Oh, look, it's a bit Xeno, isn't it? It's a bit Exarcho looking. Oh no, so it's a rollerball one. Okay. It's not the worst glider challenge in the world. Oh, it's very snaky though. God, you can tell this is Exarcho. It looks stinky, doesn't it? It proper stinks here. Oh god. Oh, Haven, stay up. You did it. Well done. Good lad. Round we go. Oh my god, that's steep. Don't run off the edge. No. Oh god. Oh, saved it. Oh, Jesus. Ooh, no. Okay. This one's a bit more challenging than the ones we've already done, I think. I would say. That looks like how it felt being in that heat wave recently. Yeah. Muggy. I'm the only mug here playing this game, let me tell you. It's such a love-hate relationship. Like, I despise this game, but it's just so wonderful at the same time. One of the reasons I took down my, or like unlisted, I think, my review for this game on, I think I might have talked about this recently actually on a previous stream, but I'll say again, slow down! One of the reasons I unlisted the review is because I was trying to be, you know, it's very derivative. It was, you know, in the era of, I mean, I think JonTron more than Kadikarus was the inspiration behind it, but, you know, there were other people as well. Like, I don't really like Angry Video Game Nerd particularly, but all that kind of stuff. Brutal Moose, Space Hamster, is that one? I feel like a Space Hamster right now, actually, in this mission. But it was all happening, and although everyone had their own style, they were all kind of doing the same thing. And I was like, oh, I'll do that too. Where, you know, it's a bit irreverent, and you kind of going, oh, you know, it's like you almost put on a sort of faux, not quite drunkenness, but that kind of thing. And then, of course, there's all the faux outrage as well. You have to say how the thing is the worst thing ever. No one reviews games that they love, or no one did back then. Oh, God. And so I did a bunch of... Oh, my God, what a steep climb. Well done. Well done, Haven. You know, I did a bunch of gags in there about how, you know, terrible and silly and bad the game was, even though I also said it was great. Like, I kind of, in a way, was truthful, but I really hammed up the stuff about how, oh, it's so stupid and rubbish, and like, oh, you know, they did some good stuff, but also they did some bad stuff. And looking back on it, I'm like, well, for one thing, I don't fully agree with that anymore anyway. And then also, I don't really like the idea that that's up there, and this being such an obscure niche game, that potentially members of the team who developed it, if they were to ever Google or like search YouTube for Haven Call of the King, my review used to come up as like a top result back in the day, because there weren't even that many Let's Plays of it back then. I mean, now there are, so I think it would be buried pretty deep. These streams come up now. I mean, I know obviously I'm logged in as me, so that probably makes a big difference, but even the triple jump ones I've seen on there as well. But yeah, I kind of thought, oh no, what if like a seemingly very nice man, John Burton, Googles Haven Call of the King, because he used to make videos about the development of this game on YouTube, so maybe he'd be searching it on YouTube, and then he might find me saying, man, this sucks, even though it doesn't. It just has its moments where, you know, don't love it. Oh, did I fly past it? Oh, there it is. Oh, gosh, trying to gather it whilst going super fast. Okay, so that is all we need from this planet, Exarcho, thank God. And then we get to just go to Finding Vetch and immediately dive into the atmosphere. This isn't even the one which you included your cunting daughter. How bad could it have been? Yeah, no, you're right. They tried to hashtag cancel Tiny Peter. He's been censored by the woke internet mob. Sure did. Sure was. They hate me. It's George Lucas talking about episode 1. We may have gone too far in a few places. Yeah, I do think that the team from Traveller's Tales are very self-aware. And they know where they made mistakes. And they know where they did things right. Right, so... immediately dive and invert and enter the atmosphere ASAP. And I'm looking for a continent that I think looks a bit like a dragon. I think it's the one coming over the horizon now. Let's dive first. You'll see what I mean when we get to the dragon continent. Here it comes. See, that is like Rodan, who's not a dragon, I appreciate, but it's a big dragon's head, you see? And this is kind of a wing or something. I mean, it kind of falls apart when you get further to the back of the dragon, but that's a dragon. And there's the symbol, you see it? We found it. This is an easy one. I just need to get down first. It's spinning away from me quite rapidly. Look at it. It spins so fast. A day on this planet is about 2 minutes. We are slowly descending. There we go. It's stopped. Right. And then look at the planets rotating in comparison. This is a real, actual solar system, kind of. Or it has the illusion of it. Like, if you come out of the atmosphere, that one stops moving. I'm not going to do it. But, and then the planet starts spinning again. It's really quite amazing. Okay, let's save the game and zoom over this horizon, because we might be about to get taken out, but there we go, dodged it. Oh, here we are. I love my super speed ability. It's a godsend. Here we are. It's going fast now, isn't it? You'll be sad when it's over. Good evening, Dead Eye Minis. Nice to have you join us, as we're about 2/3 of the way through or more of doing our Runestone challenges, Rune Tower challenges, gathering black diamonds here in Haven Call of the King. Much excite. We don't want your comments, Peter Austin, says Cesspit Prince. Oh my god, it's another... All I'm thinking every time it's a hamster one is, oh, I've got to do a glider challenge at some point. I don't want to. But anyway, here we go. It's snowy. I don't think at any other point in the game you see snow. So this was made just for... Ooh! This was made just for this area. I can't believe, as a child, I thought these were the hardest and most tedious part of gathering the black diamonds. It is as if I did that on my own as a kid. I keep saying a kid, I was a teenager. With just a PS2. I did follow a guide which sort of tells you where to find the stuff, but that's kind of what I've based the instructions off today, plus the fact that I did an actual recce off stream, but you know, they're pretty much based on there. I think this is the end already. Look, it's like, it's really not that hard. Compared to not slamming your head against the wall as another terrible wave of ships comes and ruins your day. Oh, there's the dragon. So it's going to be quite close. Oh, not that close. It's in the middle of the ocean. Up, right. It's in the middle of the ocean. Right. I'm zooming in. Left, right, down, up, right, up, down. It's the Konami code. It's the Traveller's Tales code, that one. Fast forward choral music is funny. It is, yeah. The fast forward is perfect. So are we bookending with glider challenges? We might be. We've got 2 more challenges to do. They're both on the planet Aurea. I always want to say Aurea, and its capital city is Aureus, is what I want to say. And the few people that I've seen talking about this game on YouTube also say Aurea or Aureus. But I'm pretty sure in one of the development videos, or actually even in a cutscene potentially, in this game, it's specifically pronounced Aurea, which is kind of weird. Off we go. Zoom, zoom. And again... Oh no, I was about to say, the baddies have not spawned, but they have. That's fine.
I understand you're quite expert in the collection of Canuts.
Peter Austin is best.
Well, I'm trying, Stephen. Thank you so much for the bits. I'm trying to be best. Oreos. Yes, Planet Oreos. Oh, we're starting again. It's loading. Here we go. Save game, super speed. There goes the planet through the sky. Ooh. Just sort of out in the ocean here, isn't it? It's not that far off the planet, off the coastline, but oh, don't do it, guys! Don't do it. Steven says I'm best, and you'll make me look like not best if you hit me again. There it is. Don't you dare! They're coming for another. Okay. Thank God for the speed. Right, now, we've only got one planet to do. One more planet. I mean, even this list is so long that it needs speed. We live in the TikTok generation, everyone. We might not like it, but we do. And no one has any attention span anymore. And that's what I'm concerned about. It's not even so much for my benefit. It's that I don't want you all falling asleep. Or worse, not watching the stream. So... yeah, right, 3 waves, and then we travel to planet Oreos. 2 more towers on planet Oreos, and then all we have to do is do the quick time event boss fight again to trigger the final true ending of Haven. And we all know that Haven ends on a cliffhanger, where he is chained to a rock and left to die. And what do you think might happen if we do all of this hard work? Do you think we'll pull it back, pull it out the bag? Think he'll get released from his chains? He'll kill Vetch and bring Athelion back to life? What do you reckon? Do you think it's going to be worth all of this effort? I think so. I mean, it's been very, 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 very easy and straightforward and not remotely tedious. Therefore, anything would be fine, really, wouldn't it? It's been that straightforward. You know what? I don't even want a reward. I don't want anything for doing this. It's just been fun. It's been a great time. Please do not give me present. Whoa, swang. Despite the Space Jesus, yeah. Chained to a rock with Space Jesus. Oh! Oh my god, that was a really, really visceral reaction. Not visceral, but the outside voice came out there that I really panicked. Okay, there we go. Right, Planet Oreos, where is it? It's like a small blue one. No, the other small blue one. The smaller blue one. Or is it further away? Don't ask me. I'm Tiny Peter. Right, when I get there, I need to stay very high and head to the right to the thick end of the continent. Okay. I basically need to hang a right and go to that. So as you'll see, remember we're finding Vetch, and this is actually where Vetch goes to. And as you will see on arrival, and I am going to do a save state here because it's easy. Right, there's Vetch. So playing the game normally, you would now follow Vetch down to the Mount of Sighs. Amount of size. He goes down there. But if I get too close, which is the thick end of the continent? I think that way, yes. If I get too close to the Mount of Sighs, I'll trigger the final level. So I need to stay way up in space. I need to get as far away from, and it's like got a surprisingly wide trigger point as well. So I need to stay far away. Thick end of continent, which is that way, yes. And let's not get hit. Having fun is its own reward. You're right, Gemesis. That was a new squeal. The thick end of the continent, that's Scotland then, eh? Whoa! Rude, boring learner. I hope you're Scottish and you're allowed to say that. Okay, so it's like somewhere way over there, but I don't really want to enter the atmosphere just yet because honestly, we might still be too close to finding Vetch. To the Mount of Sighs. Do it every time. You have to sigh. Have some sighs in the chat. Whoop. Shooting at me. Okay, there it is. I see the symbol. You see it there? I think we can safely enter the Atmos now. Sighs. Thank you, everyone. It's weird being Tiny Peter and going to the Mount of Size, S-I-Z-E. I don't feel like it's where I should be. Mount of Tininess. If that's an option, I'd rather go there. The Mount of Size is even bigger for me than it would be for you or for Haven. Right, here we go. Penultimate tower. Is this a glider challenge, or do we have to do that last? Well, as rough as the first bit was on that first planet, where we were crossing the ocean for ages, even with my speed boost, this is, apart from that, this has been, I've quite enjoyed this. I found it very satisfying, and it feels like an achievement to be able to do this on stream. Document it all. Oh, final hamster ball. So we're finishing on a glider. So you were right, Chris. We are doing a glider sandwich, except not a glider sandwich. We're doing an everything else sandwich where the glider is the bread. But yeah, it feels good. I know I've not been doing it legit in the sense that I've not been traveling at normal speed, but honestly, it's been as much for your benefit as it has been for mine. If I'd been traveling regular speed, even if I knew where I was going, and even if there weren't ships coming at me, in a world where this game doesn't have kamikaze pilots trying to attack you, whoops, oh dear, it would still be just mind-numbingly boring flying across that ocean on the first planet, wouldn't it? At regular speed, imagine it. The ship is so slow, and as I said earlier in the stream, I do wonder if, to an extent, that is so that they can kind of load stuff as you travel. Okay, up we go. In the little tech demo that we saw of Beyond Good and Evil 2 in 2018, I want to say, Michel Ancel sat down and did some gameplay. I'm sure the game is completely different now. If isn't in any state at all. It probably doesn't look anything like that. But when they were doing the tech demo of their solar system, that really, really is, if this one isn't, then it really is a solar system that has planets moving around suns and rotating, and depending on where the sun is in the sky, it actually sort of casts light and shadow on the planet and makes sunsets and sunrises. Not in a kind of, not as an art asset where someone has made a sunset or a sunrise skybox, but a genuine real-life solar system simulation. It's not giving me any arrows yet. I need to zoom in. Okay. In that, you can fly from the ground up into space through the atmosphere. This island. And they have got, like, loads of different speeds for the spaceship. They showed it off in the tech demo, as I say. It might not be true anymore of that game. I'm sure it probably will if they have the space travel still the way it was, because you need those different speeds. But yeah, they allow you to go at like a steady speed down on the ground so you're not crashing into buildings, which might also be the other reason that this game makes your ship go so slowly, so that you're not slamming into the side of these rune towers. But then once you get up into the atmosphere, or once you want to cross vast distances on the planet, you can go to like warp drive 10 or whatever, you know, which is a wise way to do it. Sadly, this game doesn't allow you to do that. It gives you a boost button that doesn't really seem to make any difference. The pillars going up and down is tripping my eyes out. I didn't notice the pillars, I must say, but... Okay, that was another one. We've only got the glider left to do, and it's going to be a fantastic time. I'm not Scottish, I'm allowed to say it because I'm English, and it's surely expected of me, suggests Boring Loner. Well, you could be right. As long as they're allowed to say it about you. Okay. Black Diamond number 7. Should we go warp drive? Let's see if the music stays this time, like it did on the other planet when I was trying to get the diamond. Or it might be doing. Maybe it depends on how many towers there are on a given island. Oh, it's doing it, I think. We're really far away now, and it's still... Oh, I love it. I love it when it does this, because it means I can go at this speed and not worry about someone flying into the side of me. This island, is it? Probably? No? Yes? There it is. Where do we go from here? Left of the other tower's symbol. Find the long, thin the long, thin continent. I do know, actually, by sight, what the long, thin continent looks like. So, provided the direction... Well, even if the directions are wrong, I could probably find it from space, this one. Because I genuinely know it's just such a distinctive shape. What I'm going to do is fast travel back to whatever rune tower that was. Let me just check my... I think that was number 3. As I say, we've been doing them in a random order. Move the cursor. I have Scottish step family. Does that count? Probably, yeah. Yeah, that's the one we were just doing, isn't it? Okay. Hydrate, everyone. I'm not going to drink all stream. You can do it, Haven. Right, the reason I've reset back to here is because the directions that I've got are from this tower. So, I fly up. Then turn around so I can see the symbol. Orient it. Ooh, that's kind of all sort of warped and kind of strange. Which way am I going? Left of the other tower symbol. Which way up is it? Flat side up. Okay, so I need to go this way. This is the direction to long, thin continent. I'm not clicked into my game. I can't press my speed. Speed boost. Oh, is it going to treat me to... Oh no, I was just gonna say, is it going to treat me to Rune Tower music all the way with no enemies? Long, thin continent. I think when I did this in testing, when I was trying to bag all of the rune towers, I think I crashed. and was put in space, and then I could see the long, thin continent. Oh, yeah, I see where we are. Okay, this is important, actually. I need to save here, because we're going to come back to this later for reasons that will become apparent. But the final tower is over here. That is real slow without the speed up. It is, isn't it? Let's turn it off. There's the symbol, fortunately, but, you know, imagine you don't know where you're going. You don't know where this thing is. Let's get down at ground level. This is me without boosting, with the trees going past. And you're trying to cross an entire planet. Here's with the boost. Doesn't make much difference. Oh, they've gone. Oh, good. Right, you don't know where the towers are. Imagine you don't know where the towers are. You're just on this planet and you think, okay, which way do I go? This way? It might be over there. It could be. It could be. And you know that it could be hundreds of video game miles away. It's bonkers that this is the speed it goes, and that it doesn't at least give you a pointer. Like, it should be that, you know, unlocking all, like, gathering all the rune stones gives you a little pointer to find it at least, you know? But no, you have to just find it yourself. And then, for the final tower, you come here. I mean, you can do them in any order you like, but if you're doing my instructions, for the final tower, you come here, and it's a bloody glider. So, let's see how much of a terrible time we have with this. I mean, once again, really cool level design. I love all the aesthetics of this game. There's such variety and, you know, so well done. But off we go. Where go? I've just hit a blue ring. Oh, I can see on the map they're all like above me. Hang on, let me crash. It's an excellent start. What's going on here? The first ring is there. Do I dive? Oh no, I go up. I can see it. There's one up there. Right. Maybe this one isn't the hardest of the two. Oh, yes it is. Oh god. It's just that you can't see round bends, you know. You don't really know where you're going. Ooh. I'd love to stop and like look at all these towers and things, you know. Someone's worked really hard on this, and you barely spend any time here. Oh, the cross beams. There are many obstacles in these mines, Mr. Potter. Mr. Potter, look out for them if you want to hold on to your coins. There are bonus gems in this mine, Mr. Potter. If you collect them all, you get a bonus Witches and Wizards card. I understand, Mr. Haven, you're quite expert in the collection of black diamonds. Bonus gems, some would call them. Oh, there are many obstacles in these mines. Look out for them if you want to hold on to your coins. We're going to play that next, by the way. After Haven, well, we need to do a stream in the meantime to raise a little money for a relevant charity. Many obstacles in these mines, Mr. Potter. But then we're going to play both Harry Potter games. Oh, PS1, Harry Potter. Really looking forward to it. What could I say? I'm overwhelmed. The goblin voice sounds more Indian. Do you think? I see you have collected the Knut coin. Would you like to try for the sickle now? Canal? I've lost for word, Mr. Potter. Right, here we go. Nearly there. Oh, I nearly got every ring as well. Oh, I did get every ring. 81? Dude! Yeah! How's that for a finish?
The results have been incredible.
They have. Grip Hook was with us. He guided us through the obstacles of the mines. And we have now, well, we've not got the final diamond yet. We're about... I'm going to do this last bit legit without any speed up, because we actually have time on stream. This is Long Thin Continent, so it's going to be nearby as well, so we won't have too many assholes to deal with. I will use the bucket to hold all of my black diamonds in. Thank you, everyone. Loser Quest, Gemesis, Steven Skodes. Cheetah. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I did cheat. And yet, I still kind of did it all. It all happened. It all actually took place within the game. It's just that some of it went very quickly, and I was also able to get back to where I had been rather quicker than perhaps I would have been able to without the use of save states. And I followed some instructions. But I did find them all off stream as well to make sure the instructions were correct. So here we go. Off he goes. Jump down, Haven. And that, everyone, is the last time we're going to have to find a fucking rune tower in our lives. I'm never doing this again on stream or in real life. Might not be the last time I ever play Haven in my life, but screw that. You're not actually playing, it's just a long play you found on YouTube. Yeah, that's right. Okay. I'm not even going to speed up, you know. For this last one, we're going to go straight there. Normal speed. Because we are at least on the right continent, so it's not going to be too long. Will we be gifted with infinite tower music? The answer is probably no. I like how there are little trees. I assumed that this landmass was mostly procedurally generated. And then they just stuck some trees down. It's cute. But I love that you can go to places like the Isle of the Heroes, and you can go everywhere. Oh, there it is. There's the thing. Everywhere we visited, you know, we saw the hatching ground from Exarco. Remember, we flew over that very briefly. I pointed it out. You can go to Darkwater and Viascent and everywhere. It's all there. Of course, the amount of size we're going to as part of our objective. Fire Ash Chasm was there. It's all there. That is the final Black Diamond. And now I can actually just fly kind of up into space a little bit to help me out, help me actually find the amount of size. But then we're just going to fly straight down to the amount of size. We don't need to do finding Vetch, restart. We can do... Oh, there he is! I found him! Oh my god! I mean, I know they kamikaze a bit, these guys, but... Oh, no, that's not right. It's a bit confused. It doesn't really expect you to be approaching the orbit of this planet from the surface. It normally expects you to have warped here using your fuel. Right, let's get high enough so that I can see the planet. Over there. Oh no, that's not it. That's a bit of a spoiler. Oh, you know what? I might have to just... Well, we'll see how we get on. Ooh, look at the weird shadows. Interesting. I think it's this sort of direction. If I fly high enough. 2 unique screams in one stream, you spoilers. Yeah. It's been that much of a trial and or tribulation, so it's brought it out in me. Left of the other tower symbol, long thin continent recognizable from space. I'm sure we came towards this continent from... Yeah, that was on our left, that spoilery thing over there, so it should be this way to get to where we need to be. Ooh, God, you can hear them coming in for an attack. When will your charity stream be? It will be... so I'm away next week. I'm on my Jolly Bobs, Holly Bobs. So no streams next week at all. And then when I come back, I think Monday will be the usual Crash. So we'll do some Crash 4. We might... I'm sure we'll be able to get to the end of the main story of Crash. And we are going for an any % complete there. I'm just thinking there are other missions that we can be doing. Like, I have actually skipped, which I do not normally do. But again, I didn't want it to be too samey for the viewer. That's you. You are the viewer. Oh my god, it's all water. I might have to just load into Finding Vetch. If you do it from Finding Vetch, it's really easy. It takes you straight there to the Mount of Sighs, but you do have to destroy 3 waves first. And I thought, you know, I'm not going to destroy any more waves. I'm just going to find it myself. I'm at the right planet. I'll fly to the Mount of Sighs. But, apparently not. Oh, it's all water now. Could that be it? Could that be where we're going? Or is that where I've just been? I don't think it's where I've just been. So yeah, we'll do Crash on Monday, and we'll definitely finish the main story. We've got more than enough time to do that, and hopefully we'll have time to do all of the side missions that I've skipped. Because, as I say, I didn't want it to be too samey. Like, when I would play through a level and then unlock the little side level that interacts with that level, and means you have to basically play it twice. I've been skipping some of those because I was like, oh, you guys don't want to see that twice. But, yeah, so we'll do all of that on Monday. And then on Thursday, so this time next week, I mean, maybe that's not the best time for me to do charity stream. I might think if there's just a one-off game I can play for funsies on Thursday, next week on Thursday, because that is like 2 days, or well, it's a few days before the Vidiots live show, and I'll be getting into just sort of stressy, organisy, oh my god, I'm about to do a live performance to collectively over 2 shows about 300 people, and I probably don't want to also be organising a charity stream, Tiltify, maybe, I guess I might do incentives. I don't know, I've just not thought about it. Can you tell? So, yeah, perhaps next Thursday won't be charity stream. Oh, you know what? I don't know where I am or what I'm doing. I'm actually going to have to just... It'll be easier to just defeat 3 waves of spaceships and then fly straight to the Mount of Sighs. So we'll do that. Wait, I'm the viewer? What does that mean? Am I Peter's big brother? Yeah, you could be. More like little brother, says Cespit Prince. Everyone's a big brother compared to me. I'm so small. So, yeah, actually, now that I've sort of thought about it and sounded it out and actually put my brain into gear, I'm suddenly realising maybe my next Thursday stream, which is not next week but the week after, maybe that's not the best time for me to be doing a charity stream. So, it will be on... Ooh, why do they do that sometimes? They just get sad and scared. I think it's something to do with the particle effects. If there are too many obstacles on screen, and you've got a shield as well, maybe, and you know you're boosting, and there's just a lot for it to process, and then it freaks out. So yes, it will be on a Thursday, sometime within the next month. But the best thing to do is to keep an eye on my schedule / social media. Because I will be... And, you know, and just the VODs / streams, because I'll talk about it. I'll plug it. But yeah, it's probably going to be thinking about it in, like, maybe sort of 3 Thursdays' time. All I can think about at the moment is the work that I've got to do before Podiots week, then Podiots week, and then the sort of come down from Podiots week. So committing to anything in the
Thank you,
next
Mata.
3 weeks or so does not feel very nice. So that's what's happening. Dan Lockie, thank you so much for the 6 months on the 6-month streak. Really appreciate that. Have I come to the right planet? Yes, I have. I see the mountain size. Oh. And here comes Vetch. Let's kill him. I think Athelion is on that ship, so maybe let's not kill him. But oh, I was actually doing damage, I think. Oh no, just to his little escort ships. Right, down we go. Oh, they're coming around for an attack. They've gone. Right, this is it, everyone. Swoosh. We've got to do this again. The quick time event. And then we're going to get our big reward. Anyone would think, surely, this game that has the cliffhanger ending, the unsatisfying ending, that the big reward for doing all of that work has got to be some kind of conclusion, right? Right?
Enough to kill you. So just to be sure.
He's got that butt plug round his neck, hasn't he? Why has he brought that with him? I must go and save the galaxy, but first, I'm gonna pack my toy. Why did I say it like that? That's weird. It wasn't weird to just say he's got his butt plug around his neck. It was weird the way that I said it. You get tied to a second rock. Yeah.
No! No! Haven, what a pleasant surprise. Athelion is dead. He cannot help you or your people now.
Just like Aslan.
So there is nothing to stop me from killing you, too.
Square. Square triangle. Circle. Etc. I won't say them all. Oh, I can go invisible. You get him, Haven. Get him. No, run. Here we go. It's going to end differently this time.
Tell me, how does it feel, young fool?
Ready?
All that effort for nothing.
That being the operative phrase. It already felt that way with the ending that we get. All that effort for nothing. Even for the any % run. Do you think possibly the 100% run leads us to feel like all that effort for nothing? Who could say?
Athelion is dead, and even your best friend betrayed you in the end.
Haven still looks creepier than the antagonist.
Well, I'm not defeated yet.
Yes, I noticed that. Why can't you just have the common decency to die when I try to kill you? Ah, of course. You're still protected by the Mount of Sighs. Strange. I thought with Athelion dead, his power would have faded also. No matter. Victory will still be mine.
How?
I like
You
Vetch
can't kill me.
as an enemy, as a
So I'll just leave you here to die.
villain.
Can't live forever.
Great design,
Some of us.
great voice. I mean, he is a bit General Grievous, isn't he? But...
Chain him up.
Chain him up? Yeah, but we are going to escape, though, aren't we? Because we've got all our black diamonds now. He's going to get his diamonds out. I hope we get a song and dance number as the real ending. Do you think it was a dog the whole time? Is it the Silent Hill? Is that what's going to happen? Is he going to come to life this time? Do do do. No.
Stupid dreams of yours. Stupid dreams of yours.
Many of our people gave their lives. Many of our people gave their lives.
You're mocking forces you couldn't possibly understand. Couldn't possibly understand.
Haven, do you know what you're doing? Haven, do you know what you're doing? Haven, do you know what you're doing?
Pathetic. Pathetic. And I have you. And to thank. To thank. To thank.
Okay. Nothing new. Gemesis says, wait, it's exactly the same ending. What the fuck? Well, not quite. There's a post-credits moment. So, we sit through this. Greatest ending of all in all of gaming. Most devs wouldn't be bold enough to leave players feeling like all their effort was wasted as the bad guy defeats them. Always look on the bright side of life. Yeah. Halo would have been much better if the Covenant had killed Master Chief and wiped out all life in the galaxy. Bungie just didn't have the balls for it. I agree. I'm with you. Yeah. Nick Fury turns up to recruit.
You're quite expert in the collection of Canuts.
So, did Evan call the king or did I leave a voicemail? Tiny PA9 Peter actually.
Stephen, thank you for the bits. He called the king. The king arrived and immediately died. Haven really screwed him over. It's the worst prank call on Earth. Rings the bell. Music composed and directed by Andy Blythe and Martin Joustra, Swallow Studios. And then in tiny text it says, also did Stoke-on-Trent. Emma Cheer Taylor. Well, I'm not feeling very cheery after this ending. For putting up with us through all the late nights. For putting up with our video game ending. I mean, you know, it wasn't their fault as such. Like, they didn't just do this on, like... They did it a bit recklessly, let's say. The intention was to resolve it as a trilogy. But unfortunately, if your game doesn't perform well enough and doesn't get a sequel greenlit, then you have painted yourself into the worst possible corner imaginable. So, it's just a prank, Han. Is that what's going to happen in the post-credits? The most 2002 thing in the world there. Someone in the credits going by that email address. Yeah. The secret ending is the neighbor's cat shows up. He's going to Super Haven, and then the insane rock song will start blaring. Yeah, possibly. Place your bets. Last minute or so. I have talked about this before on my review. I showed this. I showed what happens. And I've probably talked about it on stream as well. But what do you think happens? It's a surprisingly bleak ending for such a kid-friendly game. It certainly is, Natalie. Very bleak. And they thought that they would be able to resolve it later. Athelion is literally the lion. That is his name, Athelion. Aslan the lion. He is inspired by Aslan, who sacrifices himself on the stone table to save Edmund. And the White Witch even says to him, maybe not in the books, but in at least one of the the film adaptations or TV adaptations, she says, when you're dead, what's to stop me killing Edmund anyway? You know, the same thing happens here. Vetch says, now that you're dead, do you honestly think I'm going to spare the boy's life? No. I genuinely can't remember. I'm sure you've mentioned it. Excited to see. Do not get excited. You are all about to use the bucket, let me tell you. Imagine not being satisfied by this ending. Confusing. Yeah. I could, of course, fast forward through these credits, but that's not really in the spirit of it, is it? Right, here we go. That's it. What happens? Does Athelion wake up? Is Haven saved? Saven. Loading. I've not missed a black diamond, have I? Congratulations! You have completed 100% of Haven Call of the King. We are now circling the golden city of Aureus, it's pronounced. Will Haven escape to find out what lies within? What ancient technology would he find there were he to escape? Why did Chess help Vetch? Will she ever see Haven again? One thing is for sure, Athelion is dead, and Vetch is free to enslave the entire galaxy. Any questions, thoughts, or suggestions? Email haven@t-tales.com. The fact that they put suggestions on there as well, like not just what are your thoughts, but like we don't really know what to do. Now, this is the city of Aureus on the planet Aurea. And the text just loops round and round. We're circling the city. First time I got this ending, I've only ever done it twice. This is the second time. I was obviously very disappointed. I think did I know that this happens? I don't think I did. I think I was fully expecting, oh, maybe I might be about to get a secret ending here, and then this is what happened. So I was disappointed massively. WTF, bloody hell, let's all email them and suggest they finish the game. My suggestion, make the second game the planet of Areola, yeah. Well, with this cheery ending, I'll cry myself to bed now. Cheers, Peter. Have a lovely rest of the stream and weekend away. Thank you very much, Lobrotovich. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the raid. See you soon. This is borderline offensive. Yeah. I don't think anyone would be prepared for this ending. So, I saw this and was obviously very, very, very upset. And then I thought, okay, well, I suppose at least what you get out of this, if nothing else, is a little glimpse at the city of Aureus, which I assume is kind of the capital city of this planet. Maybe it's where Athelion's people come from. It's like, seems like a significant kind of place. It's like, you know, it's Caer Paravel in Narnia, or it's like, you know, it's the Jesus city. It feels like some kind of golden special magical city. So at least you get to see that, right? Well, as it turns out, did I save this in the right spot? I think I did. As it turns out, this is the thin island where the final tower was. The final tower was over there. We came here and I turned right. But if we... Oh, for God's sake. Oh, Jesus, it's really fast. I think sometimes if I load the save state when it was already on super speed, it goes even more super speed. Oh, God. Stop. No, hang on, I need to... We'll get there eventually. Oh, you bugger. Right. This is the golden city of Aureus, because of course we've got planet Aurea. We can access it. That's where we found the Mount of Sighs. We've got the planet, and because of this game allowing you to fully circumnavigate planets. Whoops. You can come here anyway. So it's not even a little, particularly really a reward that you get to see the city of Aureus on that final screen, because you can just fly here. So all you really get, all Aureus you really get, is the text that says, Haven, it sure is in a pickle, isn't he? Well, they did give you some neat text, says the Loser Quest show. That's hilarious. The 100% is pointless. Yeah, the 100% is basically pointless. All you get, you can't even say that you get to see the golden city of Aureus for the first time as an exclusive treat. And I know it's a bit dark at the moment, but if I hung around here for long enough, the day-night cycle would come around and it would be lit in full sunshine, I think. I'm pretty sure these planets, if you stay in the same place for ages, do have day-night cycle. So this is it. This is the golden city of Aureus. What will Haven do? What do you think? So I do hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. That was the 100% ending of Haven Call of the King. Not many people have done that on planet Earth. I'm one of the few people who's done it. Some people speedrun this game. In the categories on Haven, hang on, what am I trying to say? There's an any percent speedrun category, obviously. There's a 100% speedrun category, which is everything, all rune stones, all rune towers, black diamonds, secret ending. And then there's two other categories. One is called Fun Percent. Now, I've seen a speedrun of Spyro done that's called Fun Percent, which is actually just, it's a TAS, a tool-assisted superplay, where the reason it's called Fun Percent is because they just make the game do stupid, glitchy stuff where he's like getting launched all over the place and like flying everywhere, and it's not necessarily the fastest way to complete the game, but it's like a glitch showcase really, but they just call it Fun Percent, and it's not a real category really. The Fun Percent in Haven is a bit more of a serious category in that what they've done is they've said you play all of the fun levels back to back. There's a specific number of levels that you have to hit in sequence, but not all of them, and you just use the replay level system to get from one to the next and play all the fun levels, which I think are pretty much, they've decided, all the ones where you're on foot. Then there's a separate category where you play all of the levels where you're flying a jetpack or a glider or a plane and having not a very good time, and that is called Misery Percent. Now, I would like to just like throw my hat in the ring and say I think you need to rename 100% to Misery Percent, because who in their right mind is playing Haven Call of the King for 5.5 hours straight, following directions with no magical emulator speed up button like I've got, or save states, getting crashed into by those planes, travelling slow as anything across the planets? I think they know the directions better than I do, so they probably at least are going on the right bearing, but Misery Percent. I mean, good grief. I would not have done this today if I didn't have the tools at my disposal that I had. So thank you for being here. You seemed to hate a good portion of it. Well, I hated a good portion of flying in the spaceship, yeah. I really enjoy the Rune Tower challenges for the most part. The first glider one was a bit annoying, and the gladiatorial one went on a bit long, but wasn't too taxing. But the hamster ball ones are great. I think they're really fun, and the music's good. And elsewhere in this game, you know, great music, some really good moments, amazing world design, level design and stuff. Like, genuinely, I think that maybe that is one of the reasons I love this game so much, is I just love the way it looks. Like, not graphically necessarily, like in terms of fidelity or technical achievement, but the actual designs by Rodney Matthews. And if you look up any art by Rodney Matthews, you can do it right now. Look up some sci-fi or fantasy art by Rodney Matthews. It instantly looks so Haven, or to put it another way, Haven is so Rodney Matthews. So I love the way it's designed. And actually, talking of technical achievements, it is impressive what they managed to do with the planets and stuff. It just is unfortunate that the execution was not really there. It wasn't quite done in the way that it should have done. It should have been done. But Misery Percent is only an hour and a half, but 100% takes 5 hours. That definitely sounds more miserable. I agree, Loser Quest Show. Totally. I think it's called Misery in comparison to any percent or Fun Percent. I think 100% is just its own thing entirely. So yeah, but there you go. Well, honestly, I'd rather have seen another dingo picture, says Pup Wheelie. Yeah, it would be less insulting, wouldn't it? I think. All the effort was just for a bit of text and sweet fuck all afterwards. How wonderful. I hope you all don't feel like I've cheated you out of anything. Certainly the game kind of cheated us a little bit. The fact that there's just not even a compass to get to those rune towers, that would have made such a difference. And if they'd play tested it for more than 10 minutes themselves, doing that the rune towers bit, they would have known that you're constantly being flown into by those ships. I imagine they must have tested that, and they thought, yeah, you know what? This bit where you have to fly this slow-ass spaceship for half an hour in that direction across an ocean, it's fine that you constantly get wiped out by Vetch's pilots. Anyway, Yeah, no, it was cool to see. I now know not to bother for 100% when I finally play it. Absolutely, Loser Quest Show. Now you mention it, you did know what was coming, and you made us watch anyway. It's kind of your fault. Yep, you're not wrong. It's an allegory for Jesus carrying the cross. It probably is. You know what? It probably is. I hold you personally responsible for this, TP. I'm sorry, Natalie. Well, there we go. That is the end of today's stream. We finished a little early, but that means I can go and get some din-dins, which is good because I've not eaten yet. And I wonder if anyone... I don't think anyone in my cycle is live. I think it's highly unlikely that anyone is playing Haven Call of the King at the moment. Let's find out. If it is, if they are... No, they're not. It's just me. I was going to say if they are... We'll raid them, and you can tell them to get out while you still can. Is anyone playing Beyond Good and Evil? The other sci-fi game that I love. A couple of people are. Yeah. We've got someone with 6 viewers. Oh, it's a French stream though. Maybe given that this is an English speaking audience, maybe I shouldn't raid the French stream. 18 plus. Beyond Good and Evil. Hashtag justice for women in video games, says nlith. Let's raid nlith. /raid nlith. First time chat from Jim Ensign. I've been lurking like a big old lurker for the whole stream while playing Tomb Raider 1 Remastered, but just wanted to say thanks for the stream, Peter. Well, you're very welcome. Thanks for lurking. Nice to have you. I found Tomb Raider 1 Remastered a bit of a grind as well, actually. I mean, it's just Tomb Raider, isn't it? It's not the fact that it's remastered. I remember playing that, and I had to just stick on a podcast because I was like, this is slow going at times. There's a lot to do here. So I hope you're having a good time with it, though. I did enjoy it, but it was a bit of a grind. So, yeah, not as bad as the Rune Tower grind, but we managed it. Anyway, go and say hello to Enlith, who is streaming some BGE, yeah, I'm sure they'll be very pleased to see you. Thanks for being here, everyone. I'm not streaming next week. I'm away. I'll update the schedule. But yeah, I will see you the following week on Monday for some more Crash Bandicoot 4. More exceedingly difficult gameplay. Can't wait. Bye, everyone.